Hey Simmers, it's Cool Oldster. Today I will be playing part 2 of my introduction to Alternative Pleasant View. We finished up last time with the Burbs, and next time or this time we're going to be moving on to the Dreamers. So are you ready? Let's go. Alright, folks, now we are on to the Dreamers. On the surface, Darren and Darlene seem to have the dream life, but is their love a flimsy facade? And can Dirk make the right choice when it comes to love? Let's go see that. Here are the Dreamers asleep, as are most of the families today. And here is their story. The Dreamer House. Darlene is sick of always having to be the responsible partner. Darren is sick of her constant nagging. He just wants to be able to paint all day without being hassled. With Dirk falling into his rebellious phase and the hiring of an attractive young cook, are things in the Dreamer household about to boil over? About a year ago, the Dreamers said goodbye to their old home. Darlene is making some money now and wants a nicer home. The family has no one who can cook, so they hire a cook to make delicious meals for the family. His name is Don Lothario. Darlene meets Don. She has 3 bolts for him. This could be a problem for domestic peace and happiness. Meanwhile, Darren is so focused on his painting that he has no clue. Darren captures Dirk in a custom painting. Darren whoops it up, jumping on the sofa. Darren is so happy-go-lucky. Maybe all will be well despite Darlene's secondary romance aspiration and the fact she has 3 bolts for Don. Alright, as you can see, they're very different. Darren has a primary of pleasure, and that is why he is whooping it up and jumping around. And his secondary is grilled cheese. Yes, I gave a couple of people, I didn't give anybody primary, but secondary is grilled cheese, which, you know, it really changes things. That's for sure. And then Darlene, her primary is fortune, and her secondary is romance. And as you can see, I gave her the whole romance tree over here, but a little fortune. So that kind of makes things interesting. And then Dirk over here, where's Dirk? He's asleep in his bed. He is kind of more of a rebellious Dirk than the one previously. Now, he's still getting an A. He's still doing well, but he's sensing the tension in his family, and it is affecting him. There's no doubt about it. All right, let's look at the home. Here is his room. Shades of Lilith, I would say. Here's his bathroom. And then over here, instead of it like it used to be, this is Darren's studio for painting. And here is kind of like their little home office with, well, that's how we got Darlene back. I mean, you know, have to cheat somehow. Alright, here is their dining room and their kitchen. I actually like this better than the original one. And then here is their bathroom. And let me put the walls up so you can see better. Their living room, which I think is really super cool. Put the fireplace in here instead of over here because that made more sense to me. And their little cozy bedroom. Now, I usually put, when I play the Pleasant Home, I usually put a door here. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see. We shall see. And I think I had to move the stairs because I think that's why they're this way, because somebody couldn't get up or down them or something. It was weird. Anyhow, and here's the pool and the backyard, and is there anything interesting in the front? No, they have a car, so there's that. So this is the dreamer's house. I mean, it's so different to have Darlene and have that little kind of story that they're not getting along all perfectly. It's not a tragedy that she died. She's here. But there could be some problems with them. We shall see. All right, who are we going to see next? Ooh, the Caliente Sisters. All right, see you over there. The Caliente Sisters. They have the Burb story. Nina and Dina have decided to trade the fast-paced city life for some fresh air and hope to make a nice home here in Pleasant View. Let's visit these two ladies. Well, here is Dina eating her, who knows, middle of the night snack. She's living in this condo with her sister, Nina. Let's look at their story. Their story is short because, like the Burbs, they really didn't have much of a story to start with. The Caliente sister home. The Caliente family, Nina and Dina. After a string of robberies, a career-ending injury for her, and Dina's husband dying, Michael, the Caliente sisters have decided to move to a nice, safe suburbia. Dina's thrilled with the place and couldn't be more excited to finally be able to have a garden, something she's dreamed of since she was a cacti collecting kid. Nina's a bit more skeptical. What is there to even do here? She already misses the city fashions and her soccer team. Dina has changed a bit. She wants to excel in the military, marry a rich son, and amass great wealth. Again, spelling problems in that order. Nina, on the other hand, just wants to reach her golden anniversary. Yes, Nina, and be very popular. So the main difference with these two is the change of their aspiration. She has family and she has popularity. Let's see what her secondary one is. It is fortune, which is like the first time around, but it's secondary instead of first. And hers is, I think it's romance. Nope, it's popularity. So she's like any romantic feelings that she has or had have been really changed with family and then popularity. So Nina is going to be very different, I suspect. All right, here's their little home. Oops. Here's their decorations. As you can see, she's up eating, and here's their kitchen. I like their kitchen. I think it's kind of cool looking. Here is their bathroom. Here is Nina's little room, all to herself. Oh, I need to change that. That's not good. I didn't realize I did that. Oh well. And here is her exercise equipment because I believe she still likes to exercise. I don't think that's changed. And then here's Nina's got the bigger room. I mean Dina. And here's kind of their little home office. And they have a dartboard. And they can come out here and look up at the stars. And maybe check out some of their ancestors that are aliens. So, anyhow, that is the Caliente family, not fully fleshed out because, like I said, they're following the Burb storyline, and that was not fully fleshed out. All right, so that's quick. Next up, the Goths, which is going to be very different. The Goths. Was it coincidence that the Goth family arrived on the eve of Skip's disappearance? And is their interest in their neighbor physical or fiscal? So they got the Caliente story. And as you can see, no Mortimer. But this is Bella. Yes, Bella is here. Let's go see what they are up to. And here is Cassandra and Bella just hanging out. I, who knows where Alex is? Oh, he's taking a bath. We're not going to go check that out. We're just going to sit here with them. And let's see their story. The Goth House. The Goth family. Bella Goth was a proud trophy wife, up until her husband died of old age. Now on the prowl once again, Bella is hoping to land another attractive, famous, rich spouse. Looking this good at her age, it doesn't pay for itself, okay? Plus, she already spent most of the Goth money. Cassandra misses her father and is a little nervous about moving to a new home, but the romantic prospects sure are exciting. For one thing, her high school sweetheart is right in this neighborhood. Too bad someone snatched him up already. Wink, wink. Cass misses her father. However, this frees her up to do what she secretly desires for her lifetime want. He would never approve. Okay, so that is the little secret going on here. Um, I love this. I love that these two are out, mother and daughter, creepily searching for men together. It is pretty creepy. And then Alex, yes, we'll visit him in the tub. He's taking a oh, and I love this bathroom by the way. He's taking a bath because look at how depressed he is. They're paying zero attention to him. His dad died, and you know he's kind of a mess. All right, so let's take a tour. This is their bathroom, which I love. This is my favorite version. I love all the little candles here. I think it's so cool. All right, and then here is, I think this is Cassandra's room. And I have pictures of her as a little girl with her parents and her parents getting married. Isn't that sweet? And then here's Bella's room. Bella's more like kind of, you know, romantic looking because what? She is a romance. Yes, she is. Let's go upstairs and then we'll go downstairs. And here is their hot tub and their bar and, you know, living it up. Single girls, sort of. And here's Alex's little room kind of stuck in the corner here as an afterthought. Another bathroom and the kitchen, which I really, really like a lot. And then their living area. So here is the Goths. And yes, there is what is going on with Cassandra is kind of a little surprise that you'll have to keep watching to find out what the deal is, but I think it's super cool. All right, next up is Mr. Don Lothario, the man. The man, the legend, ladies and gentlemen, I present Don Lothario. Despite his choice of employment, Don Lothario does not keep a spotless house. Getting home back to his own pigsty is always a huge relief. He enjoys exercise when he gets a break from cleaning up after everybody. Yes, he has Kaylin's story. Don is the maid. And folks, I could not resist. I had to wake him up. Just so you could see the hunk, the Don. So as you can see, I changed his looks, his hair, and his clothing. But he's still Don, but he's a family sim. And his secondary aspiration is, hold on, romance. I gave him the whole romance tree and none of family. So Yeah, he's still, look, he still has some wants for that kind of thing. So we shall see. Um, his job, he's a cook. He's in the housekeeper uh, career, but he is a cook, so he's a personal chef to the Dreamers. Yes, it's a custom uh, career, which I love it. It suits him. It works perfectly for him. All right, let's go to his story. The Lothario home. Yeah, he's got his little lights in his hot tub going on because we gotta have that. It's Don. Come on. The Lothario family. Don's a hopeless romantic on the quest for his fairy tale happily ever after. But he's having a lot of trouble finding it. He always falls for the wrong sim. He's getting a little tired of being a homewrecker and just wants to hang up his apron, never touch a dirty dish again, and settle down with someone nice. I love this. This is such justice. Meanwhile, Don must bring in the bucks, working as a personal chef for the Dreamer family. The problem there is that Darlene is hot. He has several women who he has a crush on, but Darlene is the only one he has three bolts for. At home, his neighbors, Bella, and Cassandra keep him distracted. Okay, these are his neighbors. Guess what? The neighborhood I downloaded has this Bella in it. So, forget how I don't know how I got this one, whether I made a Bella. I know I downloaded one somewhere. Or I don't know how I got this Bella. Um, I might have used the resurrection thing. Anyhow, there's two Bellas. So I don't know what to do about this one yet. But meanwhile, he's got all these women. Oh, and Goopy is nice to have someone to hang out with. Don needs a male friend. I always thought that it would be nice to have for him to have somebody to hang out with. In the old version, I used to have him and Daniel be friends, but Goopy happened by, so why not? Don's cross to bear is that he's a family sim with a strong secondary romance sim. Will he settle down or keep picking married women to pine away for? Uh, I'm going to love playing him too. So here's his bedroom. It's nice and cozy. Has a picture of a woman. And then here's his little deck with his lights and his hot tub. I mean, he's got to have that. Come on. All right, downstairs, he has, I like it. He has his old bathroom, his living area, and his little kitchen. If he's a chef, although, look, he has zero cooking skills. So he's got to be some horrible chef. And look, hold on, watch. All the flies. Yeah. So we'll see what comes of that. Oops, here he comes. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to go look at his tree that I bought for him. Well, we'll see if he has a problem with all the flies. And yeah, he has kind of quite the jungle out there. He's kind of like a jungle animal, isn't he? Anyhow, so here is Don Lothario's place. He's working as a cook. How much? He brings in $300. Okay. And I don't know what level he is. I think he's level. I think it's level 3. Um, anyhow, he's going to be a ton of fun. All right. We have one more house to show you. And this one's a surprise. And this one may even be Don and some of the other ones, like the Burbs, for me. This is a new household that I just totally made up, and it's totally working for me. So I will see you there. All right. As you can see, when I zoom out. I put a church up here, a little house. I kind of fixed that one up, but there's a house over here. Oh, it says broke. Yes, this is the Skip Broke household. Skip Broke has a complicated life. He couldn't hack it as a criminal anymore and quit. Only criminals can't just quit. So he had to go into hiding. The problem is that he's a romance sim and women around him were so tempting. Fortunately, he's a knowledge secondary sim. So he took his knowledge and let's see what he did with it. Alright, here is Skip sleeping away the day. Let's see his story. Here's the broke house at the first snowfall. Skip and somebody get married? No, silly, not Brandy. It's Kaylin. Dustin, Skip's teen son, is their only attendee. Kaylin's only friends are all men she either slept with or plans to sleep with. Because, folks, Kaylin got Don's story. She and Don kind of switched stories with each other. Kaylin and Skip almost immediately regret their choice to get married. But perhaps they can get their, another spelling, can get their needs satisfied by each other. As you can tell, probably, they're both romance sims. Kaylin is a great mother to Charlotte. So, here's the rest of the story. So Skip, as you can tell, he went up and he looked out the telescope one night at his old house with his wife. And he's like, I gotta quit. I can't be a criminal anymore. It's killing me. But with the folks he was in with, Gordon King, oh no, there is no quitting. So he pretended that he had been abducted. That's what he was hoping that everybody thought. And he just skipped. Well, he went to the edge of town and bought a little house. He's kind of hiding out there. The problem, like I said, is he's a romance sim. He needs his women. And Kaylin is a romance sim. She needs her men. So the two hooked up, used ACR, and she ended up getting pregnant. So she was doing Don's story. She had one man over, then another, the whole deal with a hot tub and everything. She had him over once. They were engaged and got pregnant. So Skip who is a knowledge sim, he thinks everything through very much. And what he decided was, I'm having all these problems. I don't know what to do about them. I'm going to research them. He read some books. He read a mysteriously mysterious mystery novel, and it taught him how to be a witch. So a warlock. He is a warlock. So that's what he decided, that he would use his knowledge to become a warlock, and he could put spells on people. If his enemies came after him, he could use his powers to deal with them. But that's how he solved his problems. Meanwhile, sweet Kaylin, he got her pregnant. The thing with Kaylin is, her secondary aspiration is family. So, unlike Don Lothario, who just wanted woman after woman after woman, her being a romance sim, the pregnancy changed things, and it changed her. And so when Skip came and asked her to marry him, she said yes. So the both of them are romance sims. She wants to woohoo with 5 sims. He wants to be friends with Bella, woohoo and all that. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking the way that they are, They may not have jealousy problems because of ACR and because they're romance sims. And they may fight a lot. I don't know yet. I haven't played them long enough. However, um, this family is going to be so much fun to play with. And they have a sweet baby that looks like her daddy with the blonde hair. I don't remember what color eyes she has. But Kaylin is on birth control because she's like, I love this baby, but I don't want any more. And as you'll see with the house, I can't fit anymore. So here is baby Charlotte's room. Here's their bathroom. Here's their room. A little closet over here, sort of. Here is Skip's secret room. Now, Kaylin doesn't know he's a warlock. He has kept this to himself. I'm sure she'll find out eventually, but at this point she doesn't know. Here is their downstairs. They have a little eating area and their kind of living room area. And he's got a pretty nice car. He likes all this kind of thing. I think, let's see, she has tinkering. Yeah. As her enthusiasm. And his is music and dance, so that's different. Anyhow, she brought her hot tub over with her. And she likes to look in this and spy on people. They both kind of are like that. Which there is not room for anybody more than this family. As you can see, I dressed him with a little hat and scarf and everything to kind of cover up with the sunglasses. So, you know, he thinks nobody will know who he is. He lives on the edge of town. I don't know how smart he is, but so this is my last family, and it's the Skip Broke family, and I don't think his ex-wife or yeah, because I think she had him declared legally dead, and so he is married to Kaylin. He's not married to Brandy. Let's see, Kaylin. He's got 3 bolts with her. I mean, come on. Let's see. Oh, well, they weren't getting along so good, were they? So there's that. But anyhow, so this is my final family, and yeah. So here you have it. This is my Pleasant View with a twist. I think this neighborhood is so much fun. I'm going to enjoy making stories with all the Sims in this neighborhood. I want to give credit to the people that made this happen. And I will post links. Katati at Tumblr is the one that made up the stories. I mean, I use them almost word for word, but then expanded on them. So if you look her up and you read the stories, you can see what she did. She came up with the stories. I changed some of them, though, just to suit me. So I give credit to her. And also, Red Play The Sims is the one that made this neighborhood. It's called the Pleasant View Project. And again, that's a Tumblr account where I got this particular neighborhood, and it is for download. So if you're interested in playing it, I did change the Sims myself to suit the story that I want to make. So if you download the neighborhood, they're going to come the normal way, the normal story. But I changed it because I was ready for a change. So Happy New Year, y'all. If you haven't subscribed and you would like to, please hit that subscription button. And until next time, Simmers, keep on simming. It's cool, Oldster. Bye.